They're a little further apart than they should be and a little lower, but they are parallel. They're just off kilter. I'll have to clean up this side of the holes. Yeah, so there's two problems with this setup here. One is that the drill head is just slightly behind the center line, so lining this tube up in this indentation is helpful, but the drill is offset backwards. It's not the most stable head setup either, so there's a little give, and when it hits, it picks a different place than where you're putting it, so it's just a matter of adjusting back to where you need to be. In the first case I didn't do that, in the second case I did. Still, this was a test one, so that's okay. They're level. That one measures at 19 and that one measures at 14. So good. Oh, a little close, but looks nice. It's parallel. Good. The other side is not level though. That's too bad. And finally, the last one. Not bad. There's a little bit of wet glue on the brass here, the copper, and I just got my skin attached to it, unfortunately. Still may be able to knock it out of there. So it looks like there's going to be a good side and a bad side to these. When the drill goes through, it definitely has a tendency to wander, it seems. So then the next step would be test fitting these guys into place. Something like this, and then drilling through there. Then pass the center pipe through. So yeah, something like this. And it looks like some wire may have been knocked off the end. I went through different holes on the backside here. Radically different. So hopefully I haven't figured out too late to drill both sides independently. Also, every tube 3 is going to be matched to a tube 2. There's no way around that. So let's take a look at what I got over there. So after a bit of cutting, let's see what we got here. This one is pretty much good to go. The copper wire is good all around. The holes go straight through. They're nice and matched. And this one is ready. I was wondering what that pain was. The other day when I was threading all these wires through these tubes, I got a massive blister and it looks like it just ripped. So I've bled several times for this model. I don't know that I've gotten a blister for it yet though. So if you bend aluminum too much, it'll break like this one just did. Cracked right there. But even then, this doesn't want to go through at all. Not surprising because of those drill marks up there. There isn't really any way for me to file those out though. And here's one leg all set. What did I do? I'll show you with the next one. Tube 1 can still slide thoroughly in and out, and this is not attached here, so however I did glue tube 2 to number 3 to keep the holes aligned on the side. I will have to sand the whole thing down, and I'll be masking it to protect it from the aluminum paint that I'm going to put onto the copper there. But overall, good piece. This one lost some copper strands off the front, which, according to my tests from earlier, can be easy, can be difficult to fix. Essentially, I'd be laying them across the top and then snipping them after, but when you snip them, that throws them off, from what I've found. This one is no good at all. It's got 6 holes instead of just 4. This one is a good example of where the copper strands off the front fell off and got skewed out of place. I did glue this back in, but whether this can be put back into place, trimmed down, or what, I don't know. Copper is a little loose here and there, and it looks like there's some skin glued in, so we'll leave that as a last option, which gives me this guy here. The side hole here is a bit gouged up too much, I think. So let's see what I can do to fix this guy here. I just stepped over to the drill press and put 4 new holes in here. I think each pipe definitely has a good side and a bad side, and out of the 3 of them, I'll definitely be placing them in particular places, just because maybe they don't look so great in some cases, maybe they look okay. Either way, let's minimize the fact of the situation. And for number 3, I can't go with this one because it's got 6 holes, which leaves these 2. This one lost the wire at the front, which I may be able to repair. This one, the holes are gouged a little large, and they don't line up with what's there, so